Ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests, and welcome back to Donut Like Donut Read. I am Luna, and today we've got Adam.
At your service.
Joaquin.
What's up, everyone?
John.
Greetings, normies.
And Julius.
Hey.
Welcome back to Zane's Cooking for Everyone's Soul. I hope you guys are hungry, because TheComingOfEpic has cooked a delicious meal just for all of us.
So excited.
We're done with bullying, so we're never gonna find out what a topless shirt is.
We're never going to see Lego titties again.
Oh.
Well, we might. This is romance.
Well, this is romance, so who knows?
Miss Weizsäcker, my waifu.
I am sure that there's going to be some top quality advice and wisdom passed on to us in this chapter.
Yeah, make sure to take notes, folks. This will be on the test of life. So, like I said, we're reading Zane's Cooking for Everyone's Soul, Coming of Epic, Romance, Part 1. And I'm narrating. I can also take the author's note if you guys want.
Have at it.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Anyway, I got a request from Ninja Girl 1301, and it's Zaya. Zane x Nia. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This couple sounds whack. And if I think about it, it is.
Then why are you writing it?
Imagine Coming of Epic calling your ideas whack.
Imagine being excited for this and then in the author's note it literally just says, yeah, this idea sucks. I'm just doing it
This
because
idea
I was
is
requested
cringe.
to.
But when I think Ninjago bloopers, for some reason, Zaya would be fitting. Okay. What are you guys gonna call it? Water shipping? Evap shipping? Melting shipping?
Evap shipping? What the
none
fuck
of
does that
that?
mean?
Evaporating?
You know, Evangelion shipping? You're shipping a giant robot?
Oh yeah, Ninjago's one of those fandoms where instead of, combining names like normal human beings, they gotta come up with a code name.
Like
I mean, that's-
shipping?
A lot of fandoms are like that. I know Harry Potter does that.
Well, no, but, it's one of those it's one of those fandoms where it gets, it can get real bad.
Okay.
It's mostly it's combining elements. I think this must have been written before it was revealed that she was the ninja of water, I guess.
That's cool.
Anyway.
I know nothing about the franchise, so I'm just going to nod my head.
Yeah. This week's topic, romance. BTW, each one will be different, like Zane, Cole, and Kai in the very first chapter were bullies, and the third chapter they were all friends. Yup, each one will be different, but in this one, I'll make Cole and Zane fraternal twins. Nia, older than Kai by a second, just for fun, and everything else is normal.
That's a really fast birthing process, just by 1 second.
I mean...
Yeah. Just
Speedrun.
popped out.
Speedrun.
Just
I mean, maybe the birth took a long time, but just the actual...
Second they walked into the hospital, a little timer appeared.
It's like a Lego sound effect. It's like bring, bring.
The moment they popped out of the womb, the doctor had already booted up speedrun.com.
That's actually not surprising to me because, no joke, there's one stand-up comedian talking about the birth of his child or whatever the fuck. They're going down in the elevator, and then the wife's like, the baby is just here. Just literally had the kick, and now the baby is just out now. It doesn't surprise me.
Yep.
This happened.
He knew he couldn't. If he touched it, everything would blow over. But it wasn't an it. She was a girl with hair as black as ashes, lips as reed as fire. Her soul is fire.
So it wasn't the movie It.
Ashes are not just black. I've worked with ashes myself. They can be gray and white and other kinds of shit. This person
It's about contrast. It's about contrast. It's like saying something is so cold it burns, you know?
You mean, so like Ultimate Big Chill?
Yes. Just like Ultimate Big Chill. While he had his hair close to the color white like ice could be, he was a block of ice, and that would be his shells. Shy,
What?
timid,
What?
mysterious as the dark side of ourselves. His soul is ice.
He's also
Ice,
a Koopa,
baby.
I guess.
Does that mean he's also an ice bender?
Yes.
He's an advanced form of waterbender.
Yep.
What does...
That's-
He was a block of ice that would be his shells. What? I just...
You ever played Mario? It's like that.
Okay, I guess I
Yeah, like I
understand
said,
now.
he's an ice Koopa or something. I don't know.
She's in first place, and he's got a blue shell.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Both hate each other, but need each other. But it would require sacrifice. If the fire reaches the ice, it shall melt. But if the ice gets to the fire, it'll shall put out the fire. Both will be nothing.
So no penetration. Got it.
This is like, Rogue from X-Men and anyone else she's ever been involved with romantically.
Both will be nothing.
So, did you like it?
What?
Cole asked his brother.
Look, I know you're being emo and all, but that doesn't mean you can drag me in.
Zane commented. Zane and Cole were your average twins, but one was darker than the other. They would be referred as the yin and yang twins.
Are we certain this
Zane-
isn't the racism one?
Zane was not interested in Cole's lovely activities. He would be the nerd who makes everything impossible to understand, then simply it for the less intelligent.
What?
I come from a place called Simply It.
Simply it.
I think the author is also would be the nerd who makes everything impossible to understand and simplify it for the less intelligent, because I don't know what's happening.
You can't even understand what I am saying because I'm too smart.
You've
Zane
had to read
sighed.
all my fanfictions to understand the subtext.
I'm gonna put a zip file of all the fanfics I've read, send it to a therapist, I'll take it from there. Zane sighed and jumped on his bed. He started doing math problems while Cole went to write and plan ideas in his emo corner.
Nice. Everyone needs an emo corner.
How is this romance?
Well, the
We'll get
romance
there.
hasn't started yet. This is still the prologue, so to speak.
They gotta get to the meet cute to get the whole thing going.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, hasn't even shown up yet.
Ever since their parents got divorced, things have been changing. The worst thing is their mother moved away, but she promised to visit. That doesn't mean she will go.
Okay.
While Zane was flipping to the next page of problems, he saw a picture fall out. It was Nia Ballinchester, the head cheerleader and the smartest girl in school. She was the prettiest girl Zane ever seen. Well, ... besides his mother.
Excuse me.
Don't run it like that.
Ew.
That's why she had to
No.
move away. That's why she had to move away.
That was the concerning image
That's
I
why
seen.
she isn't visiting.
So what I'm picturing for the thumbnail, it's the normal one, but we just got like a semi-transparent photo of like that one photo of like Sigmund Freud, just kind of like superimposed over the whole thing.
Oh man.
Lovely.
Is that the
seems
line
like
you were
such-
talking about? Is that the line you were talking about, Adam?
It was. I thought maybe you meant something else, but yeah, I mean, I feel like we've been seeing a lot of it's like borderline incesty tropes in a lot of the stories we've been reading lately, and not because we were looking for them specifically.
Is this?
So-
It's the gumdrop arc.
No.
back.
I'm glad I
He's
don't
here.
know what that.
He's here again to haunt us.
I'm glad I don't know what that means. She was nice and intelligent. Sure, she was cute, but the outside can always change while the inside stays the same. Zane would do anything to hang out with Nia. Anything. Even if it includes stalking. If that's how close he'll go, he'll accept it.
Okay. We're
Wait,
going
he'll
there,
accept
huh?
it? What do you mean you'll accept it? What about does she accept it? I think that would be the problem.
The only time that we okay is your stalker is just as obsessed with you as, well, you get the idea. Anyone who's read
SLL.
Stalker,
It's
Stalker,
fine,
knows what I'm
guys.
talking
I
about.
went into my mind dungeon and I've come to the conclusion that I accept that this is what I'm doing right now. so it's
Do you-
fine. I've
Do you think
forgiven
this author
myself.
read Twilight?
It's
No.
possible.
Judging, I don't think so. Based on the time period, I'm pretty sure this author was one of the people who like hated Twilight.
Okay. I'm just saying, because there could definitely
It's
be
just
some
a
linkage
general-
there.
It's just a general sort of somewhat negative trend in a lot of young adult romance.
That is true. It's because it's all about people's kinks, really. Some people are like they wouldn't like it in real life, but in like the fantasy, that kind of section, they're kind of into it, you know.
Yeah. We gotta find one of those like sold to One Direction fics. We gotta find one of those.
Do we?
Anyway. Yeah.
I'd rather
I
not.
don't know. One Direction
down
is
for
out.
it.
I think we should do a Soul to BTS of anything. That would get more views, I think.
Well,
Yeah, we-
not only that, but in the legacy sheet, there is the day I turned bad for Ronnie Radke.
Oh, yeah.
I want to
Who's
read
that?
that one.
I don't know who that is.
The guy from Falling in Reverse, the lead singer.
Oh god.
So
My
why do
life
good
is like
girls
a
like
video
bad
game.
guys?
I'm just trying to get through this stage.
Zane took the picture and he saw that there was a number on the bottom. A phone number to be exact. Zane grabbed his phone off a nearby nightstand and started to dial the number. That's when someone answered.
Hello?
It was Nia.
Wait, hang on. So she decided to put a photo of herself with the number into a boy's textbook. How long was that? What if he never used his textbook?
Well, then he's not a scholar. Not worth his time. It's like that. It's like that story where the mom gives like her son like rent money, but also she puts like 6 months worth of rent like between the pages of his Bible, so that if he never checks his Bible, he'll never realize that his rent is able to be paid. You've all heard that story.
No, I haven't.
Oh, hey, Nia. It's me, Zane Julian Brookstone from Math, Science, Health. Well, you are in my homeroom.
I don't know what that means.
Homeroom?
Math, science, health.
We all know how health class goes in this school.
Oh yeah. that's
Oh,
right.
yeah. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up?
I'm good, and you?
Great.
So I was wondering, Nia, maybe we should go out and see a movie. I heard that they are coming out with this movie about ninjas, and tomorrow is the opening night. I got free tickets.
How? That sounds amazing. So after school I go home, get my clothes, and come to your house, okay?
Wait.
Is she not have her clothes already?
I mean,
In the
like maybe
Zane's cooking,
she.
in the
Yeah, I
Zane's,
have to go home from my nudist school, alright?
oh my
I mean,
god,
like,
What
maybe
is it
she
with this universe and nudity?
it's
I think the
confirmed.
implication is that she just doesn't want to wear the same clothes she wore all day to school, like out. Like that would be the case. Like if I got home, like even if I was going to do something later, I would change it to something else because I didn't want to be wearing khakis all day.
I guess.
Or of course naked.
Topless
It's
shirts.
too cold to do that. The air conditioning was
I mean,
too strong in the
Yeah,
school
she's
to
gotta
do
look
that.
fly as fuck for the
we already
ninja
have
movie.
teachers running around without shirts on, so it
No,
kinda
they've got
fits.
shirts. They're just topless.
Oh yes, that's right.
Cole ran out of his corner and gave Zane a high five.
Thought they hated each other.
Nah, they do, but they're also
But
siblings.
bros
You gotta
gotta stick together.
Yeah, they're also siblings. You can do both.
Yeah. Checks out.
Sure, my house address is 77 Kallenberg Street. See you
Dots.
tomorrow.
I've tried looking it up for the reference. I can't find anything.
Maybe maybe that's just a real place. I don't know.
But there is a Kallenberg Castle somewhere.
Wait, where?
That's an
In
awesome question. It's in Bieserdorf,
What country is that?
Oh,
the western district of a Bavarian city. Oh,
yeah. Oh, it's yeah.
Guys,
Northern
meet up
Bavaria,
at the Kallenberg
Franconia.
Castle.
Yeah.
We're all gonna get
Wait, no,
shit-faced.
it's Kellenberg, not Kellenberg,
Oh no.
but close enough.
Fuck. No.
KK!
Then she hung up.
I got a date with a woman!
What?
Zane cried in joy.
All this time I've been fucking with body pillows, but now a human female.
Oh no.
A real
You know,
female.
his homemade Pringles
Stop.
can attached to his body pillow.
I
Now
finally
he gets
got
to
my
experience the
ticket
real
into
thing.
Hot Chick Heaven.
Your happiness hurts.
Cole hissed. Zane threw his math book at him.
Shut up!
Great.
You just high-fived him.
It's siblings. That'll happen.
I mean...
As someone
He
with
was-
siblings, again, can confirm.
Yeah. He was all like, I'm dating a woman, and literally started to cry. Lloyd looked at Cole and made a picture in his head. Sometimes I wonder if Nia would even touch him. After all, her friends are bullies. Yesterday, they called me Green Blunder.
What?
Great. What?
Is that?
Oh no, how
Green
awful.
blunder.
It hurt it doesn't sound like a lot, but like it really hurt at the time. He was in a vulnerable spot. It really hurt. You
His
know?
wanted to-
comments did really sting sometimes.
We should
Yeah.
call you the Green Fool.
Cole glared at Lloyd.
What do you mean?
Nia may be tricking Zane. Zane is a nerd. Nia is the smartest girl in school and head cheerleader. She's as snotty as her friends. That's why I like keeping a distance. She's like fire. Get too close and she'll burn you, and then you'll be a pile of ash.
Minor.
That's really graphic.
Your
Also
brother
weird
is
metaphor.
flash paper. Your brother is flash paper.
But be careful, cause you're flammable.
Weird metaphor for saying someone is stuck up, but okay.
Also,
Your brother is an overinsured shack, and Nia's about to commit fraud.
it's get to close.
What?
Wrong.
Oh yeah.
Wrong too.
She's like fire. Get too close and she'll burn you, and then you'll be a pile of ash. Cole started
Perfect.
to worry. Is Zane really being led into a trap? He may be younger by a minute, but that doesn't mean he can't help his big brother. One wrong move, and Zane will be wearing black, going into dark corners, writing sappy poems, and hating everything nice and cheery. Who in his family would take that path after a devastating event?
I thought that was baseline for every teenager at some point, though.
I mean, basically.
Right?
Can't have him be like me. There can only be one of me in the family.
Cole,
Well, maybe
no
not
offense.
the poems, but yeah.
Cole, no offense, but you took that path after mother and father went separate ways. Cole spat out his water.
What are you, a mind reader?
No, but I'm voiced by the same person as the narrator.
More like, who are you, Sigmund Freud?
This got
Also-
very meta.
Also, you were speaking out loud.
Wait. So he read that whole paragraph out loud to someone else.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Cole banged his fist on the table.
Shoot!
Hi, guys.
Great voice. The two looked up to see Jay and Kai sitting right across from them.
Okay, someone has to count us down. We gotta say this in unison.
3, 2,
What?
1.
Hey Jay, hey Kai.
Okay.
Great unison, guys. You did so well.
Great. Fantastic.
They said in unison.
So I heard Big Brother Zane got a date with my sister.
Kai said with a smirk.
Yep. By the way, no offense, but is your sister a double-crossing jerk?
Cole asked his friends. Kai sighed.
About to go into his Pepe Sylvia rant. Sadly, yes, and I live with her. Trust me, she is such a witch. She had 10 boyfriends this week and dumped all of them in 2 hours.
What a story, Mark.
How does that work logistically?
We stand an efficient queen.
Freud, what are your thoughts on the subject?
Speedrun strats. Pickup artistry.
Well, that's probably part of her witchcraft.
She's just on that Sigma female grind set.
Yeah, she's like, female Andrew Tate, man.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh no.
There's only so much jokes I can make there because he committed an actual crime. Cole's heart stopped.
Uh-oh, he's dead.
Rip. Rest in peace, you won't be missed.
Yeah, typically it's like his heart skipped a beat, but no, it stopped altogether.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
Yeah. You don't think she's going to get Zane, do you?
Jay asked with worry. She must be after all you and Zane have the highest averages in homeroom. If you ask me, that's impressive for 7th graders.
Okay.
Lloyd replied. I don't know what's impressive about having the highest average in a homeroom for a 7th grader if you're all 7th graders. Jay gasped.
She's going to destroy Zane like that. Their parents just divorced. If Nia breaks his heart, he'll feel useless.
I'll be singing Wonderwall and crawling in my skin for the rest of the time.
How do you know?
Cole questioned.
Well, you are emo. What?
That's racist.
Roasted.
I don't get it.
They're just dunking on him.
And you guys share a room, and you share some of you emo things with him. What the fuck
So
does that
what?
mean?
You think he's gonna get infected or something? What are you talking about?
That's how
You
my
infected
mom
him.
thought.
Next thing you know, you're listening to My Chemical Romance.
Yeah,
the
that's
next
how
morning.
my mom thought being goth worked. She didn't. When I was maybe during the mid 2000s or whatever, when emo culture was very very big. My mom
Scene culture, yeah.
Yeah, my mom didn't let me wear all black unless I was going to laser tag, and I asked her why, and she very explicitly told me because she didn't want me being tempted to become goth.
Oh, now that I'm wearing black,
You
I'm
think it's
tempted to become
religious
goth.
reason?
It could have been, but it also could be concerned because, emo scene was a lot of talk about, depression and self-harm. But also, I was, 10, so it's not like I even had a MySpace account. So I think she was just, it's the same thing. My mom also one time, we were driving in the car, and then she turned down the radio, and then she looked at me and she said, Luna, you're not a furry, are you?
What?
What?
She said it so serious and the similar cadence to how you might ask someone if they're gay. And I was like, what are you talking about? Well, I just heard about furries at work. You're not a furry, are you?
My dog's barking. She doesn't like that concept.
Dude, I wonder how that conversation went down at work. So, Luna's mom, my son is a furry. It's this new thing around the kids.
I don't know how it came up. I don't know how it came up, but it's very funny that it did. She didn't think it was funny the way I was laughing instead of answering her question. Cole sighed.
It's official. I'm throwing out each emo thing in my room. We all have to pitch in to help Zane. He's our friend, and we're going to build each other up so one will break it down.
What kind of assery is this? Okay, so you're trying to avoid him turning emo, but if she dumps him, he's gonna be sad regardless. It doesn't matter if he becomes an emo or not, if he's sad anyway.
I don't want to give him an encouraging
What are you
environment.
even on about? This makes no sense.
What I don't like here is he says they have to build him up so one will break him down.
It's like Jenga.
It's like no one hurts my brother except me.
Nah, they're setting him up like bowling pins, and they're getting me ready to throw a strike.
Man, this took a dark turn.
The four of they cheered.
Yay!
Hurrah!
Yay.
Woo!
But where are they going?
Kai asked.
They must be going to Ninjago Mall Powers Theater. see that new ninja movie. I recently heard it's coming out today.
That's a great mall name, by the way. Ninjago Mall Powers Theater.
Mall Powers?
Yep. Jay said while looking at his phone. Lloyd blinked. How do you get all this information?
I stalk him.
Yeah. But don't worry, I've forgiven myself. I'm accepting myself. As the president of Club Geek, I inform my fellow geeks, nerds, spaghettis, and etc. about new events happening, and sometimes we roller skate, eat at restaurants, and more. That
Did you
doesn't
guys have,
tell
like-
me how you knew he was going there.
We gotta say this long line in unison coming up.
Okay, someone that isn't Kai, Lloyd, or Cole, count us down.
I'll do it.
Mhm.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
If I wasn't
so worried
about
my
my
social status,
I
would actually join your group.
Dang, that gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt to have somebody say that to you.
These people are assholes.
Yeah, it's too bad you're a loser. Otherwise, I'd hang out with you more. Why do you suck so much? L plus ratio.
What's worse here is they all said the same thing, and it was a pretty long sentence, meaning that they all prepared to say that to him at the same time at some point in the past. Just to hurt his
Kai.
feelings.
Yeah, Kai, Lloyd, and Cole said in unison. Jay face palmed, and that's when they saw. Wait, and that's when they say Zane and Nia walking to the table. Wait, are they already at the mall?
I guess so.
They got a little Batman cutaway, from the old TV show.
Normally
They're
there's
already there.
like a line break. There should be a line break there.
Wait, no, I guess they're wrong. I guess they were over.
I mean, there can't be a time skip because it literally says that's when they saw Zane and Nia.
I guess we're stupid then. It literally just happened.
Guess. Holding hands.
There are children here. That's the lewdest act one can do according to anime. Oh wait, that's right. He didn't do the anime one yet. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
What if we held hands at the Ninjago Mall Powers Theater?
And we were both girls.
Oh no.
What if I was wearing a topless shirt?
God. What if we held hands at the Big Burger?
What if we were holding hands and then out of nowhere, in a flash of light, a guy who looked exactly like Din from Heavy Metal, but with hair, appeared and said, "Hell, it's about time."
Hi guys, I wanted Nia to meet each of you. Of course you know your brother Kai. The guy with the blue glasses is Jay. The one with the light blonde hair and green braces is Lloyd. And the one in black is my younger twin brother Cole.
Hi everyone. Hi Kai.
Oh fuck.
Hi, Nia. Oh.
If they said in unison, god damn it. Do you
Okay.
want to do this again?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, Nia.
Nia.
Oh, there's so many unison lines now.
So many.
So
They're a
very
hive
anime.
mind.
We are donut like donut read. We shall rise.
Yeah.
It's official that Zane and me are a couple, so Cole, I hope you agree with our relationship. After all, who would want to hurt everyone's favorite honor student?
Nia
That's
said
not
while
sus.
Nia said while pinching Zane's cheek. Now tell me, Zane, what's your blood type? You don't. I mean, you don't smoke, do you? Or drink? Have you ever had any surgeries? I'm
Like,
curious.
who would be so cruel to put down everyone's favorite honor student, especially because they're jealous? Like, who would do that?
And who would put down their honor student?
Preposterous.
Who
That
would put
person
down
would
an
be
honor
such a
student
bitch.
to sell their organs on the black market? By the way, you still got both your kidneys. A fork soared through the air and almost landed in Nia's eye.
What? What is this Kyrie beloved bullshit?
No, if this was Kyrie Beloved, he would have stabbed his own eye with a fork, and
Oh,
then
fuck.
it would have
Yeah.
somehow
Right.
hurt
And
her.
specifically in the eye socket.
Yeah.
You think that's bad? Remember the time I stabbed my own eye socket? It always comes back to the Family Guy jokes.
Peter.
Don't touch my brother! I don't trust witches!
Cole spat. Zane gave Cole an angry face.
Cole, you, me, home after school immediately. We're going to talk.
You, me, gas station. What do we get? Sushi,
no.
of course. Uh-oh, there was roofies in our gas station soup. We
It's
black
time
out
for
and wake
you. It's time for you to be punished.
We black out. We black
gonna
out and wake up in.
I'm gonna fuck you like you've never been before.
Oh no.
Jesus! That's not where I was going with that at all!
Well, I mean, didn't Cole say that he thought his mom was hot earlier? So I think incest
It's
is
not out
okay
of
in
the
this story.
question.
I'm surprised that the
somebody
author
clip
never
what-
made a few chapters about incest.
I don't think they would have.
Wait a minute, hang on. What if maybe because she's the only other woman he's ever met? What if that's his sister? Somehow.
No.
Oh no.
Nia loves me. She wouldn't want to kill me. Wait, what?
Whoa!
What?
We were saying
I
it as a joke, dude.
I didn't even ask about Nia wanting to kill you, bro. Are you sure you're okay? Now I'm even more concerned. Just because all of her other boyfriends disappeared under mysterious circumstances, she's just unlucky.
I mean, she didn't. I mean, they didn't. They just said that she just dumped all of them. Not like
Yeah,
them.
in a lake.
oh. What in your mind would give you that idea?
Exactly.
Don't be worried. I'll have some time I'll have some time spend with you? What? Don, semicolon, be jealous. An emo or goth chic may come and you'll fall in love. Relax. Big bro has it under control.
Don't
If
worry,
you're an
Cole,
emo,
you'll
you
fuck-
can only date other emos or goths.
Don't worry, bro. We'll find you a big titty goth GF. Don't worry.
Well, all these kids are in 7th grade, so I don't think you should have said that, Luna. I think you took it too far.
Yeah, you're right there
I
in
don't-
7th grade.
I don't
Wait,
think
no,
it's-
what do you
I
mean
don't
with
think
what
it's a
you
big
said
deal.
earlier? What are you talking about with what you said earlier?
I don't think it's. I think
Okay.
it's fine. I think it's fine.
Zane kept talking about Nia and Cole's attitude towards her until the doorbell rang.
Nigga singer.
Zane cried.
Don't you dare move, or I'll tell Dad about this.
Oh no.
When Zane went downstairs to open the door, Cole quietly walked out of their room and went by the stairs to hear what they were saying.
I'm so sorry for Cole's childish behavior. He's usually a good friend and a loyal brother. Maybe today just wasn't his day after all. We're still not over the divorce.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Are you ready to go?
Nia sounded way too cheerful after Zane's statement.
Yep, but let me call Cole so he can apologize for his actions.
I know one way he can
Apologize for
apologize.
his
What is his blood
actions.
type?
I need a kidney as recompense. Cole felt like he was about to hurl. Why did he need to apologize if only he knew the truth?
Cole, get down here.
Cole flinched but ran down the stairs as quickly as possible.
What?
Say sorry to Nia.
Cole started to sweat and he finally said,
Your happiness is a mask. Well, there is a demented thoughts under it.
God.
She wears a mask with a
He wears
smile.
for hours at a time.
It is like if I may badly quote Frollo, it is like you're trying to cloud your mind with unholy thoughts. Or some shit. I
That's
don't
what the
fucking know.
mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. Nia and Zane blinked and looked at each other.
Oops, I forgot an important fact about him. He's emo. So that's probably, I'm very sorry for my appropriate actions in what he just said.
When I was in high school, I had a friend who would, in the group chat, she would constantly just say, edgy bullshit. So we sort of, played around with it. Whenever she would say something edgy, we'd say something that we were like, yeah, that's Maria speak for. I care about you all and deeply value our friendship. No matter what she said, we'd say it translated to her saying something polite and wholesome. Nia nodded and walked out the door with Zane. Then she flashed Cole a demented look.
I hope that meant goodbye.
She whispered,
Ooh.
because you're never seeing him again.
Bye, bye, bye.
Zane didn't hear it, but Cole heard it perfectly. He slammed the door and ran up to his room.
He emo-ly slammed his door.
Depresedly.
He dialed Kai's, Lloyd's, and Jay's numbers and put them on 4-way.
Oh god! Oh god! Why do we have to do this again?
This is not what I expected from a romance story. In this, I guess I should have known after the first chapter of this was bullying equates to let's go to his house and kill him.
Romance also equates to let's kill him.
Your bullies never hunted you for sport?
Okay, somebody get a countdown going.
Okay, I'll do it again. 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
They answered.
Guys, Nia is going to kill Zane at the movie. We need to do something.
Cole, have you taken your meds?
Yeah, when did killing come into this? At what point? I thought
we've
it
been
was
joking.
He's emo. Of course, he's going to assume that.
We've been joking around, but where is he getting this fear from?
I
I
guess
thought this was about, she's going to trick him, she's going to say mean shit and then he will feel like shit. No, it's...
I think the thing is, it says Nia said, I hope that meant goodbye, as in, I hope that was you saying goodbye to your brother because I'm gonna fucking off him, which is
But
still very...
He was talking about killing before.
Yeah, that I mean,
But it was Cole.
He willed it
I
into
guess.
existence. I guess.
Manifesting.
Yeah.
Manifesting being an only child.
Calm down, Cole. I'll take my bike to the movies. Kai can take a skateboard. Lloyd can rollerblade. And you can motor scooter.
Wow, kids with divorced parents just get all the cool shit.
Scooter.
I like how they're all getting their Paw Patrol vehicles right now, and they're just gonna...
Yeah.
It's like
I'm not really into motor scooting. I'm more into motorboating, if you know what I mean.
God.
Remember.
Don't worry, I'll
but-
get my lime, if you know what I mean.
But listen,
Get the grapefruits, man.
Yeah, but the issue here is if you're motorboating, it's gonna be Legos, right? It's just gonna be
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
That's what it's gonna sound like.
Stuck on one of the pegs. Okay, all of us live 5 minutes away from the movies. Let's go.
Great.
Cole
What a
hung up his
coincidence.
phone. Yeah. Cole hung up his phone and took a pair of keys from the kitchen. He opened his garage door and rode his scooter to the movies.
I guess the police don't exist anymore. Can't just call 911.
In 5 minutes, the gang was able to get the movies. They were ready to get... Yeah. They were ready to get Zane out of Nia's trap.
Whoa.
Oh my god, this line!
Jay, read the line.
Guys,
for
some of the
context.
cheerleaders are here and they're holding guns.
Wow.
Whoa.
Apparently love
So
is
she's really
war.
gonna off them.
Hey,
She's really gonna
Joaquin.
off him.
Hey, Joaquin, since you're editing this video, is it possible that, during this whole bit, to have the part where this is supposed to be the title heading of Romance Part 1, just slowly, getting bigger?
Yeah, I'll just have the screenshot of the romance part 1.
Yeah.
It just kind of fade in.
Just a reminder of what this is supposed to be.
Dude, she's gonna shoot him, and as he's dying, he's gonna say, "Why me?"
How do you think the
then
person?
she's gonna ask, why him?
How do you think the person who requested their favorite ship of this author is feeling right now?
Because I'm wondering, was this whole story, like, this whole premise a request, or did he just take the request ship and then just write how she would usually write it? What is it with the coming of Epic at this time? Like, so many of the stories like just take so many left turns.
Stephen King. Watching lots of Stephen King movies where the bullies are murderers.
There's a lot of 80s movies. Like, we're not gonna say fuck, but we are gonna commit a minor felony.
Yeah, like Garbage Pail Kids had that too. That also had the bullies be where the bullies were grown-ups. They were chasing a child or something.
That's not like bullying. That's something else.
Yeah, why isn't this section under murder or bullying? It's just romance, but it has nothing to do with romance. It has to do with some kid getting offed at the movie theater.
I'd say this is pretty normal romance.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what we call a bad romance.
You don't have a normal relationship because you and your wife are different. This didn't happen to you, so.
Are you implying my wife never pulled a gun on me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. This literally happened to me with that goth GF.
Didn't
After I pretended to be possessed, and then I thought we were dating, but then it turned out she just wanted to steal my kidneys and was going to murder her.
I'm sorry that happened to Jews.
I don't know about y'all, but I took a lot of my romantic advice from Yandere Simulator.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I took my romantic advice from Yandere Death.
Yes.
Dude, I took all my romantic advice
I
took all my romantic advice from Rosario Vampire.
Okay. Clearly the best source. 10 out of 10.
Just fall into the titties, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. I took my
shows up at
dating
my
advice
doorstep.
from Zane's cooking for everyone's soul.
Yeah, I hope you guys are all taking notes. Jay whispered to his friends.
But where are the rest? The rest of what? The guns? The girls?
the cheerleaders.
I guess the cheerleaders. Like, the whole team just wants to aid her in murdering this dude.
Yeah, they're all like mercenaries and shit.
No, they just work together. They care a lot about sisterhood.
They're just her private army.
If one of us is trying to kill a man, all of us are trying to kill a man. Because we're sisters.
Something I just can't understand. How could I just kill a man?
I don't know, but I'm going to get my brother out of there.
Cole ran into the movies and used his skills to sneak past the guard.
What skills?
No, it's he movies.
You mean used to skills?
Oh, sorry. Cole ran into he movies and used two skills to sneak past the guard.
I used the skills.
He was probably dressed in all black. He just faded into the shadows, you know?
Yeah. He even made it into the room the movie was without hesitation. That's when he saw them. Zane and Nia. If Nia wasn't such a messed up teen, he would have been proud for his brother. Cole started to scream.
Nia is trying to kill you!
This is great.
This earned him gasp and laughs and calls for the manager.
Kill you. That's funny.
But he didn't care. Some of the workers came.
Why are you screaming?
One of the workers asked.
My brother is on a date with a psychopath! Her little cheerleader army is outside with guns! But you people are too blind to see it!
No,
That's
you're
a great quote.
Like too blind to see it.
Dude, I know, like, a couple of days ago, I proposed some DLDR merch there's one with quotes. I'm just gonna put that quote
Yeah,
on the
that
shirt.
first one we can't sell. That first one we can't. That first
Obviously
one,
not.
That can't.
But we definitely should sell that John picture. Greetings,
think-
normies.
I think we should wait a little bit before we start suggesting merch. Like, wait a long
Well, I'm
while.
joking, but
I'll take Thug Door merch any day.
Thug Door plushies.
Yes.
What if someone gets a plushie and they just cut a hole in it and do what they want with it?
That's their business.
Then it's gonna be turned into Fuck Door.
I mean,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
to your point, like, there was, like, one, like, in a Common Etiquette episode where a guy just fucked an Olaf doll and just put it back. I don't think you need a hole for it.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Large door-sized mason jar.
No! Not the jar! No.
Thug Door jar.
The door is a
don't-
jar.
I don't wanna hear about jars anymore, okay?
Can there be a Boobarar jar?
It's Booba Jar.
Oh no.
Cole explained. Zane and Nia ran up the coal. Zane was furious.
Oh my god. Cole, you are in so much trouble. You're going to like Juvie when Dad's done with you.
You're going to like Juvie, zoinks? Well, kid, looks
Like
like a
Zoinks
year in
Skull.
Juvie for you.
Like,
Sonics.
you're too blind, man.
Nia smirks.
You're going to like McDon lads when Dad's done with you.
Nia smirked.
Well,
Zane felt something pressed against his head. It was a gun.
Whoa.
Nia's
She
got
could have
a
gotten away with it.
gun.
She could have just left.
Yeah, like, well, cat's out of the
Okay.
bag.
Okay, so now we're gonna get some classic coming of epic like logic right here. They're gonna whenever something crazy happens, the character has to explain why exactly they're doing it. Just exactly like in the
you
first chapter.
see?
And the
Please do
and
it.
the explanation always brings up more questions than answers.
Before he came here, I was the smartest.
Yeah. Your little emo was right. You and some other kids are in 7th grade and already have honors? That's just stupid. I'm the smartest girl in Ninjago High, and when
Whoa,
I
wait a
get
minute,
you
wait a
and the
minute,
others
wait a minute,
smarticle
wait a minute.
particles out the way,
Wait a
I'll
minute,
be
no.
the one with the highest grades and a nice $100,000 scholarship.
What the
Wait,
fuck
no,
do you
wait,
mean?
no,
$100,000
wait.
scholarship.
Wait, no, wait, no. Hold on a
$100,000
second.
Let
Hold on a
Luna
second.
speak.
Nia is the smartest girl in Ninjago High. Zane is in the
Oh my
7th grade.
Whoa. Oh my god.
No!
No, wait a minute. No.
What do we do? What have
Well,
we done?
jokes on you, I don't know how the American school system works, so...
It's very simple. It's very simple.
She's between the ages of 14 and 17. He's like 12
Oh.
at best.
Oh,
She's 14 at the youngest.
Okay.
Oh no! Maybe, you know what? For our sanity, let's just say, typo, she meant junior high, which is another word for middle school.
We'll
Wait, no, they
see.
have... They have earlier. She said that they had classes. Earlier in the phone call, they have classes together. So probably meant junior high. So let's just say meant junior high.
Yeah.
But if they
Let's-
keep saying
let's-
Ninjago
yeah.
High throughout the story, like that, her
We're
forgetting.
gonna ignore it. They're probably...
Well, Zane
This,
also goes to. Well, either way, Zane also goes to Ninjago High. So maybe I don't know. Author doesn't know how misplay. It's
Yeah,
fine. We're
probably.
gonna ignore it. We're moving past it.
Yeah.
So you didn't love me?
That's your takeaway from our statement.
So, no head?
No,
Whoa.
are you crazy? I don't date bums.
The fuck do you mean, bum? He's one of the smartest kids fucking in the school.
Yeah, that's a weird word to use in that context.
Cole kicked Nia in her area and she scrambled over the
What?
What area? What do you mean?
weak zones, weak spots. I don't know. Punched her
Right
in
in
the
the
tit.
badge.
Fucking
Kicked
kicked
her-
her in the. Fucking kicked her straight in the vajayjay, man. That's
Roundhouse-
insane.
Roundhouse kicked her in the tit. Keep moving.
Dude, he literally kicked her. Roundhouse kicked in her vagina. It said Roadhouse.
No. And she scrambled on the floor while the gun fell out of her hand. Cole grabbed Zane's wrist and started to run. That's
No,
Stated.
not started.
He
Stated.
stated to
and
run.
stated
I
to
am
run.
running right now.
That's when gunshots and screams were the only things they heard.
They were watching Batman in that theater,
Gunshots.
unfortunately.
Damn.
Guns, shots, oh gosh, and screams were the only things they heard. Cole saw Kai and Jay holding the door and motioning for Cole to run faster. Cole grabbed an empty baby stroller, forced Zane in it, and pushed
What?
it until he was able to jump on it and get out of the crossfire in the theater.
How
What
did
the
we
fuck?
arrive here? What happened?
There are no police here?
If this is romance part 1, I'm excited to see what the rest of this romance is like.
Dude, when we meet up, can we reenact that? We're running away from something and one of us just jumps in a baby stroller.
And
No,
sprints
one
up
of us
the
has to
aisles.
force the other into the baby stroller. And then run through the crossfire.
Ninja, The Coming of Epic Physics, like the sequel to Stat Science.
That's our bonus. We were talking about maybe doing a bonus video on Thursday. I think this is our bonus video.
Stat
Sometime
Science?
later.
Is this the
sorry.
true chemical romance?
Yup.
Well,
I'm
actually, it's more
feeling-
like the Bloody Valentine. Never mind.
I definitely am feeling some chemicals.
I'm feeling the blood on the dance floor.
Oh no! Don't mention that. We don't talk about that.
Let's not. That was close, Lloyd said.
Yeah, but where is Zane?
Kai asked.
Okay, that's it. Even though we just had a gold video, this is gold again.
Another go. Another go.
Cole realized he forgot to take Zane out of the stroller.
Why didn't he get out?
And it rolled and stopped in the parking lot. Zane was stuck, but Zane.
Let's get him out of here and run.
Jay said. Lloyd panicked. Speeding truck of cheerleaders!
The fuck, man?
Don't you just hate when that happens?
Is this the craziest
You're
story
probably
we've read
wondering-
so far?
Yup, that's
Because
me.
I thought number 1 was pretty insane, but this cheerleader army, fuck.
A cheerleader truck.
Speeding truck of cheerleaders!
Can that be a t-shirt?
Zane tried his hardest to get out of the
It's
stroller,
like, they literally live like in the fucking battle royale zone.
but it was no use. He was stuck.
I can't get my fat ass out of here.
Oh no, no, bro, I'm stuck.
Stop! Stop! No. I'm feeling lightheaded.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take a deep breath.
You know, we said some crazy shit, but I think this story is even crazier.
Yeah.
Tell Mom and Dad I love them, and I'm sorry for not trusting you. Wait, so how is it? What kind of baby stroller is it?
It's one of these really old ones.
It's like
Yeah.
max security. It's designed to keep that baby secure.
I guess it's
Zane
like
yelled.
stuck on his butt or something. And he can't properly run.
Cole
don't
was
know.
about to cry. Then he saw Nia running towards Zane. She wasn't even paying attention to the truck.
Oh, so
Is
it's
she
a
gonna
literal
get
truck then.
Run over.
Oh, let's go. Lloyd, K, J, back away. You're gonna see Ninjago High's #1 quarterback's tackle.
This is new information.
Dude, it's like that one, John, you remember that one Butchie Kid video I showed you? Where that Sasquatch is rolling her baby in the stroller and she pushes it away and the truck runs it over.
Yes.
Cole ran behind Nia and forced her into the parking lot. She tripped but pushed the stroller away, and then she got crushed by the truck.
What?
I called it. I mean,
So-
it was
like
pretty
the-
So
obvious.
Cole,
It is
so
like a
Cole,
Butchie Kid video.
so Cole shoved her at the truck, at the stroller, so that the stroller would get pushed out of the way, and Nia would get hit by the truck.
Is that self-defense?
Holy
Technically?
moly, that cheerleader just got turned into ravioli. I don't know.
That's not
Holy
self-defense.
moly! That cheerleader turned into ravioli.
This is the weirdest isekai opening I've ever seen.
Kai.
Cole stated.
If she dies, it doesn't matter. After what she did, I'm fine.
What? No.
She was a witch anyway.
That's your sister.
What the fuck,
What
man?
the fuck?
Kai said. Zane ran towards his friends. Oh, now you can get out of the stroller.
Yeah.
He gave each one of them, especially Cole, a hug. This reminds me about a poem that a wise person told me.
The author?
What? Huh?
Who's reading this?
Can I read
Who
this?
is it? Who
Yeah, you
is
can read
this?
this. You can read this.
He knew he couldn't if he touched it, everything would blow over. But it wasn't an it. She was a girl with hair as black as ashes, lips as red as fire. Her soul is fire. While her head hair close to the color white like ice could be. He was a block of ice, and that would be his shells. Shy and timid. Mysterious as the dark side of ourselves. His soul is ice. Both hate each other, but need each other. But it would require sacrifice. If the fire reaches the ice, it shall melt. But if the ice gets to the fire, it shall put out the fire. That isn't at all what happened in this. That doesn't apply to this story. I'm sorry.
It doesn't. It does
also,
not at all.
both will be nothing. Not
this
even
is-
close to what happened in this
Let
story.
me just read the last line. Let me just read the last line, and then we can debrief. This made Cole smile and beam with pride. For once after 2 months, he felt happiness. And all it take was watching a teenage girl die in front of a semi-truck. I just, first of all, the audacity to, like, have bookended for this little poem at the beginning and the ending of the story, as if this was something special and classy.
Can I make a...
And
Second
like
of all-
it doesn't even work because the poem is about how they can't have each other but they also need each other. How does that apply to the story where
Holy
she
shit.
Nobody
literally
needed
wanted
this.
to murder
Sec-
him
Secondly, the
and
little
only
author's
he
note.
loved her?
I had to. No!
Really?
Did you?
You did not have to do this.
I
Well,
had
I'm
to
gonna-
do it
What?
to him.
I'm gonna check the
No, yeah, I
reviews
had
just
to do
because
it to her.
I want to see what the person who asked. Okay, so
Oh my God.
I think
Dude.
I think the username has changed, but someone reviewed this chapter. Dude, that wasn't what I meant. But good job.
Oh my
At
god.
least they.
Dudes, you don't understand what shipping means, I think. Anyway, still good.
At least
okay.
they didn't seem too upset about it. At least not in the review.
I guess.
Look at the review above. Ninja Music Nia says, "Really good. I'm trying to decide whether to laugh at or feel sorry for our Nia."
She's dead.
Well, she held a gun. She tried to kill a man.
She had an army of cheerleaders. She was literally a warlord or something. So I think
Someone
it's good we took
read
care of her.
the second to first review
Let me just
by
pull that.
New.
Give me a moment. Second, or in specifically the chapter 6.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that. I don't know if I want to read that.
I mean, I can if you don't want to.
From New, my senpai.
Wait, can I read the review by Ginger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes! Nia died. LOL. I am very twisted. But I had a crush on Jay until she stole him. I moved on to Colmel, but still.
Hold on. What the fuck is this review by here? Waffles the Ninja.
Oh, have at it.
Jay and Nia. Nia is pregnant.
Are they trying to do a Miharu
No, I
challenge?
think
Miharu
it's
SK challenge.
Yes.
No.
That was his request, but he wants Nia to be pregnant.
I mean, would you prefer Jay being pregnant?
Have you ever heard of Mpreg, man?
I don't have to answer that question without a lawyer present.
I mean,
Come back with a warrant. Romance part 1. So, have you guys learned something very important about romance?
Yes. Just
No.
run over the girl you like with a semi.
No, this isn't. No,
only
you're
if she's a
supposed to-
witch, though.
You're supposed to shove your brother's significant other in front of a semi truck.
This one has
what
more
I learned
to do.
is that I shouldn't trust cheerleaders because they're basically like street gangs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they are.
I'm gonna keep that if I ever go to America. I'm gonna keep that in mind to avoid any cheerleaders.
Yeah,
I have
they're
a
all.
personal story relating to this, actually. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
So when I was in high school, I remember this one person I had a crush on in the past during like one of our like extra supplementary schools classes over the summer. I got a note that was supposedly from her saying she wanted to get to know me better, but I really thought it was someone else trying to play a prank on me, so I threw it out. Turns out I did the right thing. I could have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who cares about that? You're married now.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm just saying I wouldn't be married today if I got killed by that girl back in high school.
That's true. It's very difficult. The thing about it is, in order to truly get married, you need to sign that little marriage, little marriage certificate, and that's very difficult to do via Ouija board.
Yeah, true story.
It's like a whole thing. So that was Rome. So I've learned. I feel educated. I feel so much smarter.
This feels like more of a sibling lesson thing, even though it's not a lesson at all. But it feels more like that, not romance.
Like
Yeah, it
siblings
feels like
till
it
the
should
end.
be that. Yeah. Trust your sibling even if he's emo.
This should have been in siblings till the end. That section, or family matters. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, this probably should be Family Matters.
Yeah, guys, this was only romance part 1. We have 5 more parts of romance.
Oh
I am
man.
hyped.
What if the other romance stories are like this? I cannot wait to see what's the next one.
ooh, but that's gonna have to be for another video because you're looking at the timestamp. It's pretty long. So that
Even though it's all going to be edited down.
Yeah. So just once again, this has been Donut Like, Donut Read. With the
Don't
Donut
harass any authors that we cover. I'm putting emphasis on that.
Don't harass. Don't comment. If you do comment, we won't mention you. We won't bring it up. All you'll do is annoy us.
And
Be
we might
normal.
push you in front of a truck.
We might push you to push a stroller out of the way of a truck.
And remember, everyone, if you don't like, then don't read.
Leave that to us. Bye.